So basically, I started serving on the Eastern Washington Executive Council, and I've been doing that now for three or 4 years. Once again, I'm rounding up or down, it's right around there. But no, it's been great to meet all the local property management people, and then as well as I serve on the Suppliers Council on the west side as well.
So I'm a big believer that when our industry grows and it improves, and that we all get to benefit from that, right? So I had some experience with WMFHA when I was in Seattle, and then upon coming out here to Eastern Washington, there was nothing. And just really kind of felt this lack of some of that, where WMFHA really steps in and helps with training and events, and I mean, things that just were never here. And so I actually kind of took part in the big early push to bring WMFHA out with several other people that did as well, and then got to kind of sit on the council early in those first couple years as we tried to figure out what was going on. But I like WMFHA's multi-level approach, right? So I like the educate, the celebrate, the advocate, and it's brought an education level over here to Eastern Washington that previously just hadn't really been here.
And so once I fully committed and started participating in the council meetings and the council events, it became really obvious to me that I was missing some really valuable opportunities to network and brainstorm and really work with other industry leaders in the Spokane market to work through the challenges that I was dealing with every day that they were dealing with every day. So for me, I think that the value became really evident during COVID. And I think, having meetings and really focusing on what we were all doing to just kind of keep operating in a safe way, was super valuable to me. I didn't feel like I was alone in this effort.
Oh, there's intangible values. It's just getting to know people in the industry. Being part of WMFHA has been that gateway to some of the national, like AOD, and of course, the big apartmentalized, and to see those people there and how they operate has just been eye-opening, and allowed us to really reach beyond what I thought that this could even be when we first started.
And the Celebrate's a ton of fun, right? I mean, I talk about working with my brother in the industry. The rest of the industry has become my family too. And so to go to events where you get to see them in a non-necessarily work kind of environment, you're not really solving work problems, you're just enjoying time together or collaborating, or that kind of thing, for me just speaks volumes. I love that, to be with my friends essentially. So we love that in the celebration portion of it. And then while advocating really kind of happens behind the scenes, I'm still super glad that it happens, right? That our voices are being heard in Olympia and locally here in the Spokane market. And so really to be involved with an association that does those things and believes in those kinds of things, I think we believe in as well, and that's been a big part of being a part of WMFHA and wanting it to be here.
In this industry, I think in real estate in general, there always feels like there's this sense of competition, with other companies, and I feel like, Dana really embraced, all of the other, all the council members and all of the team members, at events, and really made it feel comfortable for people to network outside of the circle of the teams that they worked with, right? And so I want to, continue to try to create that type of environment. I want to make sure that when we're meeting, that we're talking about things that are important to the other council members. I want to make sure we're continuing to talk about what type of education do each of the different companies and team members, want? What kind of events do they want to see happening? And then, continue to focus on the things that we're trying to, do to get through COVID, so that we're all sharing, ideas. I think, we probably all have similar goals as far as making sure that we're providing, good housing opportunities for our customers, as well as, creating, environments for our team members to grow and become, continue to become successful in the multifamily industry. So I just want to make sure as a council we're continuing to talk about how do we foster opportunities for those things to continue happening. So
I'm excited to actually start seeing people in person. That's nice. I've become really good at Zoom meetings, though.